So, welcome back to the channel, and it's a record for me. 2 days in a row I'm making a DCS video. I think the last one I made was yesterday or the day before, and I posted it today. I might have to take it down because when I looked at it online, it looked kind of blurry to me. I think there was a problem with the way it uploaded, so I may have to upload that one again. That was about using DCS in OpenXR in native mode with multi-threading, which is a fabulous thing, actually. Can't tell you how great it looked and what the performance, well, I can tell you, it looked great, and the performance is great too. But today, today is a landmark day. Today is like Christmas. I feel like singing Feliz Navidad, baby, because I got my glass lenses. Finally, I've been playing with the plastic lenses as a beta tester since I got the headset back a couple of months ago. And the plastic lenses have been great, but let's just see. I'll put the headset on, if you'll pardon me. Make some noise here. Squeak and squawk and creak and groan. Let's see what the glass lenses look like. Okay, on the title screen with the Pimax Crystal, the glass lenses, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell from a title screen, but really, I wonder. Let's do an instant action thing. And let's try the Christen Eagle, just for fun. We'll do a little... free flight tandem. Let's try that. I think that means I'd be flying from the back seat with somebody's big head in front of me. I remember doing that as a glider instructor and trying to get people to move their heads, or not so much. I just you kind of learn to lean around and look. It actually, I think, in some ways made it easier to land the glider because it gave you so much more nose in front of you. Made it easy to line up. Let's fly. Oh, there's nobody in the front seat. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Alright, I haven't... Oh, I guess I've mapped mix there. Where's that? Not sure what that... I haven't really mapped everything on this plane yet because I don't fly it that much. But I really like it. I got a ride in a Christen Eagle in real life once, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm seeing some shimmering. I'm in OpenXR, so I'm going to go into OpenXR and see what I've got this set for. Okay, I'm going to move the resolution up a bit to about 3500 by, or 3500 by 3700 by 4400 roughly. I might have to restart VR. Oh gosh, I got to restart VR for that to work. Okay. Well, okay. Shoot the cat. Well, we'll just resume. I've got great frames per second. And that's cool. I've got 62 frames per second. That's good for me. Volume seems a little low. Now I'm using the speakers that are stock on the headset, not the DMAS, and they still sound remarkably good. Why do I feel like I don't have full throttle? Okay, I guess I do. Mix is full. What about propeller? No, I want to keep the propeller where it is. I've never really flown an airplane with an adjustable prop. I did once. It was a Diamond it was a little Diamond two-seater. and a Rotax engine in it. Flew really nice. But yeah, except for a little bit of shimmering, and you know, that might be a windscreen effect. That might be a canopy effect, because I'm not seeing it now. Let me get level here. And over the town here, I'm seeing my frame rate drop to mid-50s. 49. Yeah, so over a big city or in a busy flight environment, I might want to set the resolution down a bit and get a little bit more frame rate. But since we're in this thing, let's see if I can do a loop in the yellow zone for speed. Yeah, it's going to be kind of egg-shaped because I should have backed off on the throttle at some point, I guess. How about a loop or a roll? Oh yeah, that's what I remember from the Christen Eagle. Except it takes more stick motion in this to initiate the roll than it does in the Christen Eagle. I mean, it's twitchier than an angry cat on a hot roof with 3 legs. Does the roof have 3 legs or does a cat? I don't know, I just made that up. The real Christen Eagle actually frightened me. The first time I tried to turn it, I wound up in a spiral dive, which fortunately I was able to correct. Then I realized you just put 2 fingers on the stick and finger and thumb on the stick, and when you want to turn, you think turn. You don't even have to consciously move my hand, it just happened. And the fellow that owned the airplane was an aerobatics pilot, and we did some mild aerobatics, and then he landed it, which was an amazing little flight. I really enjoyed it. So what can I tell you about these glass lenses? Well, they're good. Are they any better than the plastic ones I had? I don't think so. I think maybe I got really lucky with my plastic lenses, or else my eyes are so bad that I can't tell the difference, but I really don't see a huge improvement between the glass lenses and the plastic ones. But again, I don't think that's because the glass lenses aren't good. I think it's just that my plastic lenses were very good. But these are good. I mean, I want to fool around with settings in the game and in OpenXR to try and optimize things. But in general, I would say they really aren't a lot better than the plastic lenses. Now, that hasn't been the case for quite a few people. Well, not quite a few people. But I think more people are finding the glass lenses are at least slightly better than the plastic ones than not. And I would say, okay, they might be slightly better, but they aren't markedly better. I mean, I really have to think about it. And I just don't think there's a huge difference for me. And that's okay. It really means that my plastic lenses were pretty freaking awesome. That's not been the case for everyone, but you know, plastic lenses are generally better than you think. Although the reflections, no, I mean, the colors are about the same. Everything pops. When I think about it, maybe the colors, like the red of the Jettison canopy handle, that's really bright. Yeah, colors might be just a hair brighter. And I mean, everything looks great, but things always look great in the Crystal for me. You know, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you got a Christen Eagle down there. Is he landing or just scooting around? I think he's just scooting around. Oh, maybe not. Let's follow him in. I have no throttle in right now. I don't remember the Christen Eagle floating like this. But, you know, it was a short flight. And it's a very short wing in the Christen Eagle. When I was sitting in the cockpit, I was a little nervous. I felt like I could reach out and grab the wingtip. But I had great confidence in my friend Dave, who owned it and was flying it. Wonderful pilot. Fly anything. But yeah, I think we're going to make the runway. You can tell if you pick a spot and hold it on the canopies, in a certain spot on the canopy, if it seems to get larger, I got to apply a little power now. Yeah. If it looks like it's going under the canopy or under the nose, you're going to overfly it. If it's moving up your canopy, then you're not going to make it. And I thought right to the last minute that I was going to be okay. Bumps a daisy. Oh, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Yeah. Well, didn't break the airplane. Just want to taxi along here and take a look at the texture on the runway. Looks good. I mean, I know that you can't expect DCS to have Flight Sim 2020 level graphics. It's just not that game, and it's a much older engine. But Eagle Dynamics have done a wonderful job of keeping this game updated. And, you know, again, I got to say, hats off to them for implementing OpenXR natively and getting multi-threading to work. Because I'm getting easily 10 more frames per second from that. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with it. And the scenery is more than good enough. In the combat scenarios, you can certainly use the scenery to navigate and to find your way around. And that's really all I expect. And it looks good. I mean, the details are good. It may not be photogrammatic, but it's certainly good enough. Let's just stop here. Yeah, that should. Well, that's my prop. Sorry, I didn't want to do that. There's my mix. We'll just stop here on the side of the runway, or maybe, yeah. You know, I'm just going to enjoy looking around for a second here. Well, of course, the grass artifacts through the wing, but that's going to be that's going to happen in any sim. But it looks good. I mean, they've done a wonderful job with this sim. And it's nice that there's a non-military airplane to fly in, and it's even nicer that it's an aerobatic plane. I have to admit. Oh, I like the Eagle Dynamic cones too, and how they flutter like the foam racing cones of Red Bull in the wind. Unless that's my eyeballs. No, I think it's fluttering. Okay, that's 2 DCS videos in a row. Verdict on the glass lenses. Excellent. Are they better than my plastic ones? Maybe. Colors look a little brighter. I don't think it's any sharper. And I was lucky with mine. Mine were sharp pretty much right out to the edges. I really don't think I have too much to complain about with the plastic lenses, but I think the colors do pop a little better with the glass lenses. But for me, that's about the only difference, which tells you how good the plastic ones were and how much I enjoyed them, and how much I enjoy this and having you along for the ride. Thanks for watching.